Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to study chapter 4, which is clauses. Okay, so guys, first if we start defining the clauses or what are the clauses, we can say simply that the clauses are a group of words. Okay, clauses are the group of words that contains a verb and its subject. So we can say it's a sentence that contains a verb. So we should see inside the clause a verb and a subject. Okay, a verb and a subject. Okay. Actually, we have two types of clauses. We have dependent clause. We have dependent clause. Okay. And on the other side, we have independent clause. Independent clause. Independent clause. Okay. So, in these two lessons, we're going to identify and check what are the dependent clauses and the independent clause. Okay, if we check this sentence, which is we have some gardenias that are very fragrant. Again, we have some gardenias that are very fragrant. Here, if we start analyzing the sentences, here we have we, which is the verb. We, which is the subject. We have, which is the verb. And at the end, I understand a complete thought. Like at the end, I've got a complete thought that we, which is the subject, have some gardenias, and I got a complete thought that we have some gardenias. This is a complete thought. So we can call this independent clause. This one is independent clause. Okay. In the second part of the sentence, which is that are very fragrant. Okay. Actually, here we have a subject, which is that. Here it's a subject. Okay. And we have a verb, which is are. Are is a verb. Okay. But actually we didn't understand a complete thought. When I say that are very fragment, what are that very, very fragments? It cannot stand alone. Accordingly, we can call the first sentence independent clause. As you see here, this one is independent clause, which is we have some gardenias. This one, an independent. The word independent, by the way, means it can stand alone. Independent or complete, it can stand alone. So, for example, I can tell you good morning. We have some gardenias. So you received a complete idea from my side. We have some gardenias. But if I tell you good morning, that are very fragment. Actually, you will tell me, what are you talking about? It's not a complete sentence. So this one, we can call it either a subordinate clause. Okay, it's a subordinate clause. Or it's a dependent clause. Okay, because it does not express a complete thought. Okay, great job. So if we move forward to do some exercises here, in this exercise, we are going to underline the subjects once and the verbs twice. Okay, we're going to read every sentence and then underline the subjects once and underline the verbs twice. Okay, so now let's start with the first one, the first sentence. Okay. Ever since she, so this is the first subject. She, what she was. Okay. Okay. Harriet is the subject here. And Harriet here has loved. Has loved is something called verb. It's a verb phrase. It's a verb phrase. Okay. Great. Number two, she's fond of all flowers. She's fond. Okay. So here the subject will be she, and the verb is, but she is the subject, and the verb will be loves. Harriet's backyard is bordered by many different varieties of roses. Harriet's backyard is bordered by many different varieties of roses. So here, what is the subject? Harriet or the backyard? Here we have a possessive noun, which is Harriet's backyard. So in this case, Harriet is not the subject. The subject here is backyard. Okay, subject here is going to be backyard. So, for example, if I say Ahmed's apostrophe s, Ahmed's cat scratches the mat, for example. Scratches the mat. Oh, here we have cat and mat. We have internal rhyming. Okay. So Ahmed's cat scratches the mat. So I have a question here. Who is the subject here, Ahmed or the cat? Here I'm talking about whom? I'm talking about Ahmed or I'm talking about the cat. Yes, definitely here I'm talking about the cat, not Ahmed. So the cat here is the subject. Okay. Great. So we said Harriet's backyard. So backyard is subject. Where is the verb phrase? The verb phrase is bordered. Okay, is bordered by many different varieties of roses that here have the subject. Where is the verb? Bloom. Okay. Her favorite rose bush. Where is the subject here? Hair or the rose bush? Yes, actually the rose bush is the subject. Okay, someone told me that climbing is a verb. So do we consider climbing a verb? Guys, what do you think? Actually, climbing is not a verb. Climbing is a participle, okay, that modifies a variety, okay? So this one is not a verb. This is a participle that modifying another word, okay? The verb here is grows, okay, and also here we have another subject, which is that, and the verb is was. Okay, number 5, did you know that she has taken? Did you know? Here, where is the subject? The subject will be you, and the verb will be did. We know. Okay, subject and verb phrase. Okay, has given is the verb phrase. Okay, great job. Okay, this is the first lesson about the clauses, dependent and independent. Thank you guys. See you further, inshallah. Thank you so much.